Branching statements. In simple terms, branching statements allow a program to make decisions and choose different paths based on certain conditions. Just like how we make choices in real life. For example, if it rains, take an umbrella, otherwise don't. C programs also use branching to decide what to do next. What are branching statements? A branching statement in C is used to control the flow of execution depending on the result of a condition. It helps the program perform different actions for different inputs or situations. Without branching, a program would just run line by line, but with branching, it can think and act logically. Three types of branching statements in C: if statements, if else statements, switch statements. Let's look at each one in detail. If statement. The if statement is the simplest form of decision making. It checks a condition, and if the condition is true, the statement inside the block gets executed. The syntax is as shown, along with an example to help understand its application. In this example, the program checks whether marks is greater than or equal to 50. If it is true, it prints you passed. If it's false, it simply skips that statement. This type of branching is called a single decision because it has only one possible action. If-else statement. The if-else statement allows the program to choose between two paths, one for true and one for false. The syntax is as shown along with an example to better understand how it's used. Now, whether the condition is true or false, the program executes one of the two options. This is more flexible because the program can handle both possibilities. You can also use nest if-else statements known as nested if-else to check multiple conditions. Here is an example to show how nested if-else is used. Switch statement. The switch statement is another type of branching that's useful when we need to test many possible values of a single variable. Instead of writing many if-else conditions, we can use a switch for cleaner code. You can see the example on screen to understand its application. Here, depending on the value of grade, the corresponding case will execute. The break statement is used to stop further checking once a match is found, and the default case runs if no other case matches. So, why branching statements? Well, branching statements make programs dynamic and interactive. They allow the program to respond differently based on input, logic, or conditions. They are essential for writing applications like calculators, games, or even simple menus, where user choice or conditions decide the next step. Without branching, programs would always follow a single path, which means no decisions, no intelligence, and no flexibility. So, to summarize, branching statements in C are used for decision making. They include the if statement for single conditions, the if-else statement for two-way decisions, and the switch statement for multiple choices. Together, these statements make C programs smarter and more logical by allowing them to take decisions just like humans do. Thank you.